and the emotionless ranks cannot absorb a pattern that refuses consistent measure or sign position. Measure figures pivot across, break the measure sequence, disrupt the uniform line, and force precision to confront living choice. Panels flash, ranks divide, yet our shifting rhythm stays unreadable. The cold formation collapses because loyalty needs no numbered position to remain aligned. Measure figures pivot across white tiles with exact timing under cold mechanical. Clocks continue clicking above the bin marks while the crew exits through rows of motionless units, frozen between conflicting instructions. Measure figures pivot across white tiles.
Not yet.
Bodies pack the underpass until shoulders grind against concrete and breath turns hot between raised arms. To shove the barricade travels backward through hundreds of people. Rails bang, bottles burst and boots lose contact with the pavements. One screen triggers another surge. The pack column swings sideways, crushing signs and scattering guards. Pack shoulder strike hard against rails while crowd pressure rolls through every opening. Pack shoulder strike hard. Pressure travels faster than warning. A fallen barrier becomes around the weapon, then the running, jamming, trampling feet. Elbow strike ribs, backs hit walls in the front. Brains cannot slow the mass, driving from behind through the narrowing tunnel. Pack shoulders blind the device, watching our move. Cut the signal at the pack district. They're beyond prediction. Crowds colliding, the flashing lamps, barricades spin, and every surge multiplies through the avenue. They stay linked at the center, forcing a path while panic tears every plan formation apart. Back shoulders strike. Police line fractures when the second wave hits from the station stairs. Windows drag carts aside, window shutter under pounding hands. The mob splits around the bus, reconnects beyond it and slams toward the square with greater force. Transcript sleeves to avoid separation as uncontrolled bodies pour from side streets, turning every intersection into a rotating knot of impact. Noise and rumble, man, pack shoulders strike hard against. Nobody commands the mass now. A single stumble redirects 50 bodies. Slam gate sends the next wave of Nova Steel. At the core, the crew lower shoulders and moves diagonally, refusing to be crushed by the chain reaction. Packed, drive.
That hurt more than anticipated.
Through the collision without losing a single hand. The avenue bucks beneath, running feet barriers disappear and fresh bodies flood every opening. Chaos owns the edges, but loyalty holds the center while the uncontrolled surge tears itself across the block. Pack shoulders stretch hard against rails while crowd pressure. Distant sirens drown beneath thousands of steps as the crew breaks from the crush and leaves the avenue, boiling behind them. Pattern strike hard, strike. Pattern strike hard, strike hard. Yeah. Cooling fans scream inside the service rack while warning lamps flicker from amber to red. Heat ripples above pack processors, slow to softens beneath vent slots, and the main console drops commands faster than operators can clear them. Gauges hit their stops, a pump stutters under maximum low burn. Insulation sharpens the boom. Hot bearings grind beneath red warnings, while loader shafts fight against their limits. Hot bearings grind beneath red. Buffer fills at once. Relays chatter, belts drag, and the turbine housing shakes against its mounts. The crew pulls emergency levers, but fresh alarms stack across the panel as temperature climbs toward the failure mark. Hot bearings grind beneath. Recover the location data they remove. Force the overloaded grid to yield before its core burns through. Warning lights flood the console, skins choke in metal housing, tremble under impossible demand. We cut dead weight, reroute the strain, and keep the crew working inside the red zone. Hot bearings grind. A cooling pipe knocks against the ceiling as pressure punches through weakened seal. Steam blinds the west style. Roller seas along the feed line. Operators drag portable vents between cabinets. Kick warp panels free and isolated smoking converter. The machinery answers with grinded shafts and uneven pulses. Each cycle slower than the last. Yet the crew strips excess low before fatigue turns the entire plant into wreckage. Hot bearings. Meters stop climbing. Everyone hears the approaching failure, divides the remaining work and drives the system through a brutal shutdown sequence before the casing ruptures. Bearings hold the line at maximum strain. Drop every user circuit and protect the working core. Heat claws through glows, alarms overlap, but disciplined hands keep moving. Survive the limit by cutting pressure faster than the failing machines can rebuild it. Bearings grind beneath red warnings while loaded shaft. Fans wind down unevenly as red lamps fade, leaving storage panels, warp seals, and the crew still standing
Not yet.
beside the silent line. Hot bearings grind.
Just a scratch.
Don't
rush me.
Can't deliver binge. Split above the loading bays, concrete joints spit dust across tilted floors. Support columns buckle near the freight lifts and the ceiling panels down in jagged sheets. Workers vault broken rails while staircases peel from cracked landings. Each impact shifts the chamber sideways, and another suspended platform drops through the widening gap. Fractured masonry, twisted girders plunge hard through dust and debris below. Fractured masonry, twisted girders. Rebar screams inside the walls. Boots skid toward the fractured edge. A central brace bends past recovery, dragging cables, lamps, and ductwork downward. Nobody waits for a safe route because the remaining span is already folding beneath them. Fractured masonry. No order survives or refuse a breakthrough. Falling levels with shoulders locked in teeth set. Pillar snap behind the slabs, hammer the floor, and every block passage become debris beneath our advance. We carry the crew across the last intact beam before the whole frame caves inward. Fractured masonry twisted. Upper walkway shear from their anchors and crash through storage decks below. A crane rail twists loose, carbon sparks along the broken ceiling. Pallets slide toward an open shaft while the crew crosses on a warp service bridge. Behind them, masonry bursts outward, both scatter like shot, and the west wall collapses into the yard, crushing every route they just abandoned. Fractured masonry, twisted girders plunge hard through dust. And for one hard second, the wreck hangs overhead, then a cracked truss rotates, opening a narrow line through the rubble. Hands grab jackets, bodies move together, and the crew drives across before gravity finishes tearing the structure apart. Fractured masonry. Strike through the breach while the foundation rolls beneath our feet. Steel folds, concrete bursts, and the final supports lose their grip. Nobody breaks formation. Every fallen section marks the distance already taken until open ground replaces the ruined frame behind us. Fractured masonry, twisted girders plunge hard through dust.